if you look at the Michigan defense and the matchup against this Michigan offense, obviously there's a lot of talented guy in that offense, but the defensive side for this Michigan football team, there's just so much potential there, so much growth, and a lot of guys got a lot of action today, and you're seeing that this depth chart is pretty big. And let's start with the trenches.
Yeah.
Obviously, a guy that sort of stood out to me, and I know we were talking about it because we sat next to each other today, Rashawn Benning. He's a guy that got some pressure. Derek Moore got some pressure. The defensive front for this Michigan football team is going to give some teams problems this season.
Yeah, so Rashawn Benny he is a really, really talented guy. A guy who can give you, he could be he's not going to drop in the coverage, but you saw him, coming off the edge there a little bit. He actually got to say, he went around Carson Barnhart on one of those plays. But as an interior guy, what you hope is that he can give you some interior pass rush, some interior quickness. We saw that today. A bigger guy who we felt out there, he was number one pick in the draft, was Kenneth Grant. I felt Kenneth Grant.
You could just see
today.
him.
You could see him. You could feel him.
He hits up space.
And then there's an array of guys. You're right. Derek Moore, speed to power. You feel like that's going to be more of a presence. He was a grown man last year. Now he has some experience under his belt. You look at the grad transfer and Josiah.
Yep.
Went out there. He got around the edge and got a sack as well. So can they piece that together enough to have a more consistent pass rush than they had last year? I think they have more weapons than they had last year. And now some of those young guys that showed flashes last year are going to be able to apply that experience. I think they're going to be better. Some people are going to say that's not a high bar to say it's going to be a better pass rush than last year. But I think it has a chance to be a decent amount better than they were last year based on the emergence of some of these young guys that we see from last year.